Am I live? I don't even know if I am live. Okay, this is the first time I've streamed on YouTube in a while. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. And if you're watching this after today, I guess welcome to the video. My name's Pixel Hippie, and today we're going to be opening a white Flair ETB, a black Bolt ETB, the Unova poster collection, a mini tin, and then one of each of the binder collections. Basically, everything that got released today. So, I'm just going to get straight into it. So what we do is so I gotta do the streaming thing. Oh, I gotta actually. There we go. There's that. Okay, so that's that bit, and then just because I think it looks a little bit cleaner, we'll do that as well. Okay, so starting off with the ETBs. I guess we'll start with the Black Bolt one, because personally I do prefer Reshiram to, not Reshiram, Zekrom to Reshiram. I'm going to struggle to get into this. Where's my rusty old scissors? There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, is my channel logo right over my face? Okay, let's quickly move that. Put me up here, I guess. Okay, there we go. Right, back to it. Oh, we're going to have a lot of rubbish, aren't we, this stream? First time I've ever done anything like this, but let's not talk about me. Let's talk about, let's have a quick look in here, because between across the two sets, as anyone watching this probably already knows, there is an art rare, an illustration rare, or whatever, for pretty much every single Pokemon in for every single Pokemon from Unova. Some of these do look rather incredible. This is an incredible set. I do worry when they're releasing this many illustration rares and special illustration rares that it's just going to ruin the value of them over time, the way we've seen. And there it is. Oh, what's that? That's, oh, the Genesect looks pretty badass. Extra. Yeah, these are all. So, what is it with the Pokeballs? So there is a reverse and a reverse Pokeball for this. Okay, so let's have a look in here then. Just gonna have a little pile building up next to me of all of the stuff. Okay, so with the Thunderous there, I'm just going to take this straight out and have a look at it, sleeve it up. Because obviously getting these graded in a good grade is very, very difficult. Because this corner doesn't look great. Honestly, the corners don't look great in general. But that is actually the sense. Is there a little bit of whitening there on the corner? Yeah. But that is actually pretty clean. The centering looks pretty decent. That might actually be worth grading. Okay, let's find a sleeve for it. I do love legendary Pokemon in all of their forms. Obviously we've got the sleeves. They're the wrong sleeve. Yeah, I did put you in the sleeve. Okay, just put you there for now. Yeah, and then the dice. The dice look pretty nice, to be fair. Okay, so that's basically everything out of that. Okie dokie. So, sleeves, card dividers, all useful stuff, all your standard ETB, TCG filler. So, the fun bit. Let's see what we end up getting in these then, shall we? Now, Unova was actually the last well, no, it was the first generation that I didn't play growing up. It's about the time I started going to the pub. I do really like these new energy designs, to be fair. Bit of a weirdo, do quite like some energy cards. So we've got a Dwebble, Palpitoad. Let's do this another way. I think I saw that then. Venipede, Maractus, Escavalier, Alomomola, Darmanitan, Reverse Audino. Ooh, starting off with the Sandile for a little bit of first pack magic. That is a I like that one. It's cute. And a Kling Clang. Okay, that's very cute. Centering's not great. Not a graded, not one we'd send off for grading, but that is definitely one that's going to stay in the personal collection. I'll put these things back in here. Grab another sleeve. I do sleeve up all of my hollows, so sorry if that takes a little bit longer. I'll get through it as quickly as I can. Maybe, to be fair, with the regular hollows, maybe I will pile them up and leave it for the end of the stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to keep the sets separate, I know that. Because, like, I'm guessing a large portion of the community at the moment, I am taking these more as sort of one set than two. I mean, this is the Unova set, you know? I'm just going to end up having a pile of rubbish. It'll be easier to clean that up after. Oh, I've got to get better at this. I look like an EX. Okay, so we got Psychic Energy. Mana. Oh, I like that Rufflet. I got into this for the artwork, but I have yet to spend the time to look at the actual artists. I've had a lot going on, but I will be, because some of the... Okay, so that's... Oh, it's a Master Ball. Okay. So we're doing well. We're doing well so far. Kling Clang, Clang, and yeah, I thought I saw an EX. That is dope. I like that. Okay, that's another 2 hits. Oh yeah, there was 2 hits in that one. Okay, next. What are we gonna get? Rubbish. That's what we're gonna get. A whole lot of stuff to throw in the bin. Okay. Do that. Switch hands. Timber, that's quite nice. Mana, okay, I really like that, and that, Fennel, Amoongus. This is an incredible set, to be fair. Oh my, how are we getting this lucky? I suppose with the amount of illustration rares and art rares in this set, the pull rate for any has got to be pretty high, to be fair. The centering on this one looks okay. A little bit of whitening around the corners there, yeah. Quite nice. Little knitted. Is that knitted? How do you know? Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Oop. That there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to find a better way of doing this. I guess it is just gonna be pile up everything except for the hits and then just sort it at the end of the stream. That's just gonna be the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? Okay. Pack number what? 4? 4 of 9. Oh, that's another EX, isn't it? That is. We've got Water, Girder, How Do You Know, Krokorok, that looks pretty cool, Pansage, Tirtuga. Tirtuga or Tirtuga? I wonder. I really like that though, that's cool. Air Balloon, Bisharp, the Reverse Bisharp, Reverse Maractus, and Kyurem EX. Okay. So this has been the hits roll in with this set. They really do. But imagine, just imagine how difficult this is going to be to master. Absolutely insane. Over 800 cards, if I remember right. Absolute 800 cards. I'm getting like 0 views on this stream. I should have expected it though. Right. So, carrying on, we have pack number 5 of 9 for the Black Bolt ETB. Ooh, I'm in the way. Fire Energy. Did I actually do that without revealing what's at the back? Eligam. Oh. Clink. Palpitoad. Crustle. End's Plan. Lilligant is very elegant. Reverse Girder. Reverse Tranquil. And a Hollow Landorus. Okay, so that's our first pack with no hits. So we've either gotten extremely lucky there, or the pull rates for any art rare in this set are just absolutely insane. The amount of duplicates of these SIRs people are going to have is also probably going to be rather insane. Right. Ooh. First Hollow Energy. That does look... It's different. It's definitely different. Right, what else we got? Fracture. Venipede. Servine. Like that. Rufflet. Reunculus. Reuniclus. Unpheasant. See, some of these Pokemon I've literally never seen before. Prism Energy. Reverse Solosis. Reverse Caraplast. And a Holobetic. Or I have... and I've just completely spaced on them or forgotten about them because there is just so many Pokemon now. I stopped paying attention to the Oh god, what's it called? I can't even remember what it's called. Oh well. Oh. I've forgotten, I completely lost my train of thought there. Right, so, moving swiftly onwards. Pit of Fracture, Whirlipede, Tynamo, another Fennel, Crustle, Bisharp, ooh, Pokeball, Cubchoo. You know what? Initially, I wasn't a fan of the Pokeball and the Master Ball on these, but because I thought it was going to be, I didn't really look at it properly, and I thought it was more like the Japanese versions of like 151 and that. So it had like the stripe going down. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Yeah, so it had the stripes going down. I thought it was a little bit too messy. So, but yeah, that's quite nice. A petty little. Oh my god, I love that. I guarantee my wife is going to want that one. Yeah, Centering. Ooh, and a Holo Victini. Centering. A little bit heavy on this side by the looks of it. Yeah, the back looks a lot worse. Still a very, very nice card. I think that Audino is my favourite pull so far. But all of those, definitely. Ooh, shall we put the... We haven't got enough space for this, really, have we? There's not enough space on the screen for me to keep just putting loads of these out. Wait, did I do both of them? Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh my days. Oh, it's going well. It's going well. Right then. Right, almost done with this, and I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, like with this many SIRs, getting an SIR, I mean, to me, so far anyway, it's still feeling just as good, you know, because I just love looking at the new artwork. I don't tend to look too hard at these booklets or anything like that because I like discovering them. And that's why I made the mistake of buying 2 Twilight Masquerade boxes though, and oh well. Crocodile, Behemoth, Reverse Crustle, Reverse Golett, and a Holo Conkeldor. Right, let's see if we get the first pack magic, the second pack magic, and the last pack magic on this one. Okay. Last pack of the Black Bolt ETB. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the pack trick. Oh well. Fungus, Tranquil, Dwebble, Palpitoad. I am going to start going through these a little bit quicker because I've noticed how long this is taking. I'm having a little bit too much fun. Reverse Fire, Reverse Cubchoo, Reverse Fire, Reverse Volcarona, Haxorus, and the Fighting Energy. Okay. That was it. So, from the ETB, we got 1 Pokeball, 1 Master Ball, 2 EXs, and 3 illustration rares. And they are good ones. Okay, so on to the next ETB, I guess. Let's pile all these up, move them out of the way. See what we get next. You know what? I'm going to put all of these in here. Might make them a bit... Oops. or easier to organize later. Okay. Move that to one side, and on to the next ETB. Right, let's have a look at this white Flair set. I've mostly been avoiding, this is the other thing, I've mostly been avoiding videos as well. So other than, you know, the monochromes, or the monochrome cards, and the red Victini, I haven't really looked properly at the cards. So again, we'll have a quick look at this, but just have a quick flick through. I'm banging everything at the moment. It's very cramped here. Oh, the interesting thing about the Victini, to be fair, you might already know this, but each set actually has a different number on it. So if you want the full master set of both, then you're going to need 2 red Victinis, which that's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if one of them ends up being more valuable than the other. I mean, that Reshiram is... Oh, I love that Caldeo. I want that now. I want that like yesterday. Full arts like this, I've always found a little bit boring. It's the illustrations. They're incredible. It's Vilas, Zorak and Zoroa. Yeah, these... some incredible cards. I do have a little bit of knowledge. A lot of them, like a lot of the Pokemon from this gen are obviously completely alien to me because I'm just, you know, zero recognition. But I have seen some of them in Pokemon Go, but I wasn't able to play it for very long. While after, you know, the decks got added. So take these out, them to one side, and then there's the Tornadus. And again, you know what, the censoring on that doesn't look too bad. There you go, there's the pattern that's on the sleeves and the dividers. So much rubbish. Let's have a look. Slightly dodgy corners. A little bit of whitening along the edge there. I think. I'm not sure if that's just a card. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, you've seen all of this stuff. There's the dice. All of the other TCG stuff. If you're here for the TCG stuff, you're on the wrong channel. I'm sorry to say. But I enjoy collecting the cards. I like looking at the pretty artworks, and I like opening packs, and that's all you're gonna find here. Right then, first pack magic for the White Flair ETB. Let's see what we... Okay, that's a good start. Oh, that's very shiny. It's very, very shiny. 'Cause I'm shiny. Anyway, do you what? Ferroseed, Tepic, Yamask. Did I pull any Tepics in the other one? Ferrothorn looks pretty dope. Garbodor, I like the cartoony. Sork. Okay, and there's a Pokeball, Swoobat, a Zvilus, and a Holo Virizion. Zvilus. They're good there. This goes in a sleeve. So what did we get from the last one? One Pokeball, one Master Ball. and 3 3 IRs. I've got to get the classifications right, because I never do. I get so confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me, though, to be fair. Just a very simple old hippie. Alright, what have we got next? Struggling to get the pack open. Rubbish. Okay, Fighting Energy, Rog and Roller, Lampens, Ducklet, Vullaby. I should be looking at these more. I love that. Oh my god. Ferrothorn. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Blitzel, and a Whimsicott EX. Okie dokie. I mean, Whimsicott's, you know, and it's pretty cute, but it's an EX. It's alright. It's cool. Maybe you like it, don't you? It's pretty cool. Is it cool? Is it not cool? I mean, some people. I need to not ramble about like that, because it sounds like I'm being judgmental, and I'm not. I'm really, really not. Like what you want to like, man. I'm a hippie, I don't care. Anyway, that's completely unnecessary little ramble over. There's your code card. Right, what are we getting? What are we getting? Leaf Energy. Oh, little tiny Joltik, little tiny Vanillite. Mindful looking nice and serene. Gothorita, Simisear, Harlequin, Stunfisk. Ooh, second Pokeball, Zoroark. And, okay. Oh! Wait. No, because it's IRs for a demigod pack, isn't it? But we got a Pokeball and 2 IRs. That's pretty cool. I really like that Stoutland. Centering looks pretty decent on it as well. Good corners. Don't see any signs of whitening. Oh, is that a little bit there? Maybe. Maybe not. Right. Very, very cute little pupper. And then we got the Harlequin as well. Let's have a proper look at that. I can see from here that the centering is. It's not great. Juggling Pokeballs. Still though, it's a card. It's a card. I quite like clown stuff, but I don't like the kid cards really. That's on a pretty cool artwork as well. Let's be honest. That is very, very sick. All right then. Next we have. Here's your code card. Ooh, there's your code card. Okay, on to the next one. Ooh, I like this. I like the shiny energies. Okay, Sewaddle, Litwick, Vanillish, Antique Plume Fossil, Sigilif, Gigalith, lots of Lith, Energy Revival, Tornadus, Purloin, and a Hollow Confagious. I really like that Tornadus though. That's cool. Let's move. This pile's getting rather large. It's gonna start losing all structural stability soon. Right. On we soldier. Code card. Psychic Energy, Trubbish, Pignite, Swadloon. Dogs, man. I have a proper weak spot for dogs. Like the one that's currently upside down on my bed at the moment because she's a weirdo. Reverse Litwick, Reverse Vanillish, and a Hollow Archeops. Okie dokie. Next. So, what's that? We've had one IR from this one so far out of 5 packs. But we have had 2 Pokeballs this time. But definitely, I suppose we don't know what is in those last 4 packs. Let us just shut up and find out. Hey, code card. Then, Lightning Energy. That actually looks really cool on the Lightning Energy. Lillipup. Again, weakness for dogs, man. Boldor, Oshawott is adorable. Purloin, Swanna is a swan. Heatmore, a more boring version of Ignition Energy. Reverse Gothita, Reverse Terrakion, and a Keldeo EX. I love Keldeo. Let's leave Keldeo. And there you go. Okay, 3 packs to go. So that was 2 EXs in the last ETB as well. So, onto this one. Oh, my back is starting to hurt, and I've still got like 3 boxes and a mini tin to open. Okay, I'm getting too old for this. Maybe this was a mistake. Oh well, it's fun. Oh. Right. Dark. Gothita. Dino. Deerling. Roggenrola. Swoobat. Swanna. Scrafty. Pretty cool looking Scrafty there. Reverse Pignite. Reverse Trubbish. And a Hollow Emboar. I am impressed with these. The artwork just... I can't exactly say that it just keeps getting better, because it's always been great. But it does just feel like they keep hitting new highs with some of these cards. And onto the pile it goes. And Water Energy, Woobat, Scraggy looking cool, Basculin, Pansear, Mandibuzz, Dredigon. No, I can't. Dredigon, Sharon. Ooh, 3rd Pokeball from the ETB, the Blitzel. Looking very cute, lying in a little meadow there. Frillish Reverse, and a Hollow Tornadus. So, that is Pokeball number 3 from the White Flair ETB. Okay. Last pack of the White Flair. So it took us like 20 minutes to get through the last pack. It's taken us just over 10-12 minutes to get through that. That's much more the pace I want to be going at, really, to keep this relatively not too drawn out and rambling. Okay, last pack. Give us some last pack luck. Come on, we've only had 1 IR from this one. Lampant, Ducklet, I like that Ducklet, Vullaby, Sewaddle, Gigalith, Bravebangle, Mandibuzz, Reverse Swadloon. There it is, a Mindfu and a Terrakion. To be fair, I am not sure. Oh no, I got 2, didn't I? I got 2 that is 3 SIRs from this, because one of them was a double. I'm not sure if that was a Demigod pack. I don't know if what the actual classification is, because we got the 1 Pokeball and 2 SIRs. IRs. I gotta get that right. Oh my. Okay. So, put all of these. Oh Christ! Try not to keep banging into. Oh, we haven't had a proper look at the Mind Fu. Centering's good. Corners are good. Art is incredible. That is personal collection one. Potentially a graded one, because I think that would look really cool in an A slab. But right, put these away, and right. So what? That's the question now: is what do I do next? We've got the poster collection, the binders, and the mini tin. We'll do the mini tin first. Nice and simple, that, innit? Nice and simple. Okay. 2 ETBs done. Mini tin. So I believe that these have one of each set in. Sorry about my gross, rusty, like ancient scissors. Why am I even trying to do this like this? These aren't even. Isn't there a. I am terrible at opening mini tins. I am terrible at opening packs, to be fair. But my arms don't really work properly. So I do the best I can. Oh, this is getting very painful. If you want to know why my arms hurt so much, I will bring it up in stickers. Are they stickers? Oh no, it's I've only ever bought one of a mini. There's the stickers, and I think it only had a sticker in it. My son will like that for his binder. Okay, yeah, and then we have one black bolt and one white Flair. That's quite funny. You know, being a hippie and having an average view duration on the video so far of 4 minutes and 20 seconds. If there's any kids that end up watching this, maybe your parents will tell you what that means when you're older. Maybe you already know, because the internet is an interesting place these days. But we'll start off with the white Flair, apparently, because I did not look at what I was opening. But to be fair, so far, I think, from what I've pulled, looking at the artworks, the white Flair is definitely my favourite of the two. Basculin, Scraggy, Roggenroller, Gothita, Sorsbach, Heatmore, Sigilif, Reverse Herdia, Reverse Sigilif, and a Hollow Archeops. Okie dokie. Into the mini tin. Okay, then the black bolt from the mini tin. Oh, it's also getting a little bit hot in here. Alright, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it has been in the UK the last few weeks. That is for sure. Right, Water Energy, Cubchew, Pilov, Carablast, Gullet, Lilligant, Aloma Mola, Tormanitan, Reverse Braviary, Reverse Volcarona, the Genesect! Oh no, I know I said I'm not normally a fan of full arts, but I really like that because it goes with Genesect's whole thing. Oh, and Genesect is one of my favourite Pokemon. Centering, great. My voice is doing strange things. The corners look great. That is clean. That is sleeved. That one will be graded. I really like that Pokemon. Tastes good. I like that. I really like that. Okay. So mini tin done. So one hit there. 3 hits in the white Flair. 3, IRs. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to do these in the order that they are piled next to me, because without, like, desperately being the small streamer thing and trying to talk to a chat that potentially isn't there, because I've got my views turned off now, then I'm not going to be able to ask anyone what they want me to open first, am I? Right then. Oh, man. Okie dokie. Ow. Oh, yeah, of course, the poster. Oh, actually, it'll probably be easier to show you the poster on here rather than unfurling it and trying to somehow fit it in the frame. But yeah, that's the poster. It is a very nice one, and it will probably go in the back corner of my room. So it's big. Oh, it's not that big. Oh, it might be. Oh no, of course, yeah, it's got a load of the arts on the back. I think I prefer that side. Maybe I'll take a picture, put it in the community tab or something, because I don't do Instagram or anything. So is this? Yeah, 2 of each. And we've got a holo of each of these starters. And a code card. Because of course there's a code card, because everyone needs to play TCG Pocket. I'll work out what to do with these now. Do I want to sleeve these, or these can just go on the pile? They are just regular hollows, aren't they? Yeah. They can be sleeved at a later date. These will just be going in a binder at some point. Alright. Code card for whoever's out there. And okay. I mean, these just fantastic artwork. Rubbish. Okay. I guess we'll do it in the same order again. We'll start with the white Flair and do the black bolt. Which is, like, we started one way round and we're ending it. Or actually, you know what? Do it one then the other, then one then the other, because why not? Right then. So, poster box, white Flair, pack 1. I think there's someone at the door. That is terrible timing. I hope I don't need to run off quickly. There's your code card. Seeing if my wife is going down to answer. Fighting Energy, Zoroa, Herdia, Vanillite, Joltik, Sork, Simisear, Harlequin, Askelgor. Ooh! The Watchog. That is definitely a personal collection card. That is definitely an ace. Send it to ace card, because continuing that artwork will look incredible. Sleeve. Well, they haven't knocked again, so hopefully we haven't missed a package. That is a bit far away now, isn't it? Oh well, there's not much I can do about that. I'm going to have to work out something different for the next stream. This is the first time I've done something like this, so, you know, it's going to be a little bit rough around the edges. It's going to be a little bit rough around the edges. I just hope I haven't been ignoring chat, if there has been any chat, because I haven't seen any come up, but I know I have had problems in the past when streaming on YouTube, on my other channel, where the chat doesn't always load in browser, so if I am missing anything, I'm genuinely incredibly sorry. But honestly, I doubt it. Krokorok, Palpitoad, Clink, Audino, Mishana, Ensplan, Cryogonal, Alomomola, Pidove, and an Excadrill EX. So that's 2 hits so far from the poster box. Yeah, they're definitely not knocking again. So, maybe wifey went down and I just didn't hear her. So, second white flare. Let's see what we get in there. I've really got to stop with these terrible little one-sentence rhymes. Code card. Fire Energy, Dino, Basculin, Tepig, Woobat, Zeb Striker looking like a badass, Archon or Archon? Don't know. Ferrothorn, Sharon, I'm guessing that's Sharon reverse, Sharon Vanillish, and second Whimsicott EX. Got one of these from the White Flair ETB as well. But that is a hit. So that's like... I've already hit a duplicate though. There are 800 cards in this set. Over 800 cards in this set. Maybe is it 700? I hope I'm not getting that wrong. I really hope I'm not getting that wrong. Anyway, Black Bolt really should have had like some kind of notes or something to check back to or something. But we do this for fun, not for views, so whatever. Code card. Then we've got Fire Energy, Maractus, Drillbur, Larvesta, Clang, Seismitoad. Can't do it this fast, because it's hurting. Reverse Golett. Ooh! I like that. I don't normally like Kling Clang. It was one of those Pokemon that I saw in Gen 5, and I was like, ah! Okay. Second pack, we've had 2 in. Wait, I don't even know what the rarity difference is in these. I don't know what the things are. I don't know what I need to shut my big mouth. But the centering again looks incredible. Is the quality control better on these? Because most of these balls, I could just be getting insanely lucky, but a lot of these have had like that Excadrill as well. I think it's a little bit bottom heavy, but overall it's very good. Seems like a lot better quality in general than the rest of Scarlet and Violet anyway. But that's to my eye. Chat rate? Welcome in. Tutti Cutie, so Tutti Cutie, that's an incredible name. Yukimori, is that the artist? Because I haven't actually gotten to the point where I'm like looking into what artists there are. You know what I mean. I like the art of some cards. I've got loads of cards that I haven't gotten around to sorting properly, and I was going to learn the artists that specifically did, you know, the ones that I really like while I was sorting through them. But it's one of those things I just keep putting it off because it's a lot of cards to sort. Have you been able to get any of the black and white Flair products at all? Ooh, yeah. Right, moving everything around, the 10 arms around me. Okay. Right, it's one of the reasons I wanted these was for these binders. You have a Pokemon Center ETB of both. Just waiting for your boyfriend to get home from work and rip them. Do you ripping them together? Like, are you one of you collecting white and one of you collecting back? Anything like that? But yeah, these binders I really like the artwork on. I think I really like Prismatic. It's one of my favourite sets, and I've got the binder for that. But I think it's a little bit messy, you know. a bit visually noisy. Of course. You just like the cards. Yeah, same. Same. Yeah, we've got the card list, but we've already had a look through the card lists. I have a mountain of rubbish next to me. Wait, there are 5 packs in this. Oh. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course, because they're all white Flair. Of course they are. Yeah, watch that. I get one chatter and instantly get anxious. But anyway. No, I've just been happily chatting to myself because I didn't think anyone was watching, because I don't think there was anyone watching for the most part. But anyway, hope you're enjoying it so far. So, that's them. Let's move the folder somewhere where it's not going to be getting in the way. And I've knocked all of these cards over and I can't reach them, and I'm just going to have to finish off sorting it out at the end of the stream. Thank you. It helps to hear. It does. Oh, right. Code card. First pack of the White Flair binder collection. Let's have a look at what we get. We've been getting some decent first pack magic. I don't know if that's... I don't even know how many reverse energies I've got right now, and I really like this pattern, especially on that psychic energy. Litwick, Vanillish, Antique Plume Fossil, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Sigilif, Pokeball, Frillish, Mindful looking at Peace, and a Confragious. Okay, so that's one hit, I think. I don't know if people would class it as a hit. I class it as a hit because I quite like it. There we go. Alright then. Sorry, I'm just gonna sort this out very quickly. Get a little bit more organised, I guess. Alright, pack number 2. Let's see what we get in here. Wrong side. Rubbish goes over there. And code card. And next we have Fire Energy, Dino, Woobat, Patra. I haven't seen that one yet. I quite like that. It's cool. Blitzel laying in the field. Swanna, Gigalith, Heatmore. Master Ball, Virizion. That is very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know what I was going to say that the creepy way. And an adorable little Lillipup to add to it. And the Reshiram EX. Was it? Did I get? I think I got an EX in my last Master Ball pack, but I'd have to go back through the footage to work it out, because my memory. I can't say memory like a goldfish, because I'm pretty sure most people know that's not a thing anymore. People have trained goldfish to do tricks. I don't think they have a 9-second memory. But I do. Oops. Right, pack number 3. Code card. Reverse Dark Energy, Cottony, Litwick, Frillish, Ferroseed, a Selgor, Sebstriker, Brave Bangle, another Pokeball, first Pokeball Panseer. That is pretty cool. That is very cute. I like that. And it's like the 3rd Whimsicott EX now. Come on. What are you doing to me, Black Bolt? But I love that. That's adorable. Sensory definitely heavy on this side. Definitely a personal collection one. Definitely not one to grade. Into the binder, that will go. I like it. Adorable. I wonder, like, my wife she likes collecting the cards, but she doesn't really, like, get too into it because she knows she'll get sucked in. So she tends to go through my packs, and I just let her have whatever I've pulled, and like whatever she wants, she can have. And I'm guessing a few of the ones that I've pulled today are going to end up going to her, to be honest, because I got loads of cards, and if she wants some cards that I don't have, then she can have some cards that I don't have. 346. Okay. Steel Energy, Purloin, Litwick, Lillipup, Roggenroller, Lipard, Aselgor, Galvantula, Reverse Simisear, Reverse Antique Plume Fossil, and a Hollow Zoroark. We got that in a Pokeball, I think, earlier. I was putting the Pokeballs up. Why didn't I sleeve that and put it at the back? Into the sleeve. Oh, okey-dokey. Last pack. Last white Flair pack of the stream. How long has this taken so far? An hour? I guessed it would take around an hour and a half. If I carried on at the rate I'd been going at the start, it would have taken a lot longer than an hour. Code card. Because it took me 20 minutes to get through the first ETB. Right. Dark Energy. Litwick again. I mean, again, cute as hell card. Vanillish. Antique Plume Fossil. Lillipup. Mandibuzz. Galvantula. Heatmore. Sork. Shelmet. And Tornadus. Okay. The last box of the stream. Right. I mean, this is... I think the other one's probably going to end up being my trade binder. This one, I don't know. Depends how many sets I end up wanting to do, because at the moment I'm basically just collecting IRs and cute Pokemon and arts that I like of like certain Pokemon that I like. We'll be looking into collecting specific artists at some point as well, though. So maybe I shouldn't say what I'm going to be using each binder for when I don't even know what I'm going to be using each binder for. Let's have a look at the artwork on here. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that is very cool. Ooh, almost knocked the ETB off. Okay, last 5 packs. Let's see what we get. Rubbish. I mean, what use are those when you've got the player's guide for each of them? Okay. We forgot to take the recycling out this week as well, so we've got a little bit of a pile up of TCG stuff. Lots of card and plastic. But anyway, first pack of the Black Bolt ETB. Let us see what we're going to get. Fire Energy, Tynamo, Julbert, I don't think I've seen that one yet. Clink, Golett, Bisharp, Amoongus, Alomalola, no, I can't do that. Alomamola, Reverse Pidove, Reverse Golett, and second Holo Victini. I really like Victini. Could you have guessed? It's a cute card. It's a cute Pokemon. Right then. V2N MN. I don't know why I'm reading it out. Okay, that's different. Okay, I think Anyway, Steel Energy, Maractus, Elgium, Taramaka, Petilil, Fennel, Throw, Amoongus, Reverse Timber, Reverse Seismitoad. There's I like the Genesect. I like Genesect. Purple as well, it's one of my favourite colours. Looks dope. Yup. Into a sleeve over there. Right then. I'm sorry if I've made you feel like you can't chat now, because that's like the worst thing to do as a streamer, isn't it? Make a viewer feel like they can't chat. But thank you for saying something, popping in and everything like that. And if you've been watching for like a lot of the stream, I think someone has, so thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. But anyway, on the actual topic of opening packs, let us have a look at what is in that. Minchino, oh, I haven't seen that one yet either. Clang, Solosis, Behem, Fennel again, Throw, Clang reverse, Minchino reverse, and a Cobalion. Right, penultimate pack. Do I really need to like announce the number of the pack so far that I've opened into the stream? Probably not. Okay. Fire Energy, Pawniard, Pansage, Panpour, Duosion, Darmanitan, Braviary, Go Lurk somewhere else. Oh god, that's terrible. Anyway, Haxorus, Rufflet, and a second Superior. I'm surprised how many duplicates I've ended up getting today, to be perfectly honest. This is a big set. I shouldn't be getting this many dupes. But we haven't had any IR dupes, so that is something. It's all just been EX dupes. Okay, last pack of the first Pokemon stream I've ever done. Okay. It's a different experience. Like, I'm not even normally a streamer who has their face on the screen. I was a VTuber for the last year and a half. So, I mean, I have done the odd face stream, but and doing something where you, like this, where you just sat talking most of the way through. My streams are silent a lot of the time. I'm not a chatty person, but I've been forcing it for this. So I hope it worked. I hope it works for the final video. I hope this is watchable, and I hope it's enjoyable. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and do all of those YouTube things that I never ask people to do. Golett, Pawniard, Tynamo, Axew, Bisharp, Prism Energy, Electric, Reverse Drillbur, Reverse Timpole, and a Superior EX. Again, I'm not normally a fan of just the simple like full arts, but I don't know what the rarities on these are, but that Superior looks very cool. Okay, so I will end the stream there, and thank you very much, Tutti Cutie, for popping in, and anyone else who is watching this at a later date, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed. I guess I'll see you tomorrow for the next daily short. So take it easy, take care of yourselves, good day.